figure out how to use it. And I usually put it the interior if the acromion is like this. You try to put it right here, and then you rotate your arm a little internally, and then you can stay here, and then if you internal rotate, it can come here. That's the key point. I think this is the key point. And then you wanna 똑같은 거예요. What is the fake? 볼살. So you press here, and then it comes out like this. So you're already in, and then you put in the portal, and then you do this. If you come too high, you're going to be like this. If you come too low, you're going to be like this. So you want your portal to be parallel. And see, the main point issue is that this is the GT. You want to cover it like that much, right? Some people wanted to do this, some people wanted to do this, but I think most of the people wanted to do this, right? So the problem is when you're doing this, the problem is when you're putting the staple through this, you keep pushing because of the angle. So when you're putting, since you're not coming this angle because of the acromion, you can't come this angle. So you're coming in this angle. So what happens is you wanted to put here, the assistant's holding it actually, but still you keep doing this. Yeah, it moves easily too. So when you're putting it, it becomes medial. So
how about the isotope?
It's a good point, but it might be a little too far this way. If the device portal works, you can just try it. It's good. I haven't really tried that one. So right here, so I think the issue, instead, because you keep pushing it this way, the graph goes medially. So we try to keep going medially. So I haven't used this too much, but if you want to, you can use
Richard，提醒他我们这个平台，他这一次可以。你要不要跟他讲？你有需要。
I haven't used this, but if you think it's gonna move too much, you put your use small forward, and then put her.
我们现在看到那只针啊，是没有的，没到没有，就是那个定位的，因为已经停产了，我们就也没有。所以就变成 hold 那个 REGENETEN 的那个要尽量不要动，不然就会往 medial 塞进去这样子，就没有那一只定位的这样。嘿。啊，那只是以前有的，但是现在原厂没有这个东西了。然后他刚刚也说他也很少用，所以只是那个就协助定位一开始的时候。
There's no set rule, so that's why we put this here. So we wanted like a little bit of overhang of the GT and then the whole muscle. So the nurses, our nurses usually, if you put it in. So usually, what happens is you can't do this way. What happens is you come this way, and if you really push on it, you might rip it. So then the nurses prepare for the second one. So usually it's never this. So usually it's never this perfect.
Do you find any disruption of the stable?
Yes, sometimes it fails. Sometimes it fails. Sometimes it doesn't go in. Now, once you have 4 in like this, I usually take this out. So it's easier, much easier. And then you put a cannula on the lateral row so the water doesn't leak out. And then, at this point, take this out. And then you can kind of adjust, because if you're here, if you came this way, you can adjust this way. If you came this way, you can adjust to this way. Initially, I thought that you need to just perfectly come, but then if you make a mistake coming in and out this way, and then you try to come this way. This one is a little bit harder, because you have to come from this way, you can go that way. And then I usually do this. That's why we have to reload. They should make like a curve. No, they should make, they should make, not only that, they should make a 12, no, they make a 12 gun, so because every time the nurse says, it's like a machine gun.
Yeah.
Great job.
하나 두 개가 있어. So if I have an 8, sometimes one will fail. But the last one should be somewhere. So it doesn't work on phone. So usually I put 7 or 8, and then bone anchors. This is another issue. You have to. This anchor portal is small, but this is really big. So you have to make a big incision again. So you go to the same portal, or sometimes if I make a lateral portal, what I do is if I come this way, I adopt more, and then do this. Or you can come from the same portal, make it large, and come from like this. I usually just put anywhere that if this is here, if this is more, if it's here more, I do put it, or if it's center, I think this patient. So now so once you do it, really 이거 원래 안 튀어나왔는데. This is so it's very smooth. So you can go into the portal like this. So once you go into the portal, and then you take this out like that, and then for lateral row, I usually do this. You adopt more. If you're coming from the superior portal, you can just do this, and then you just put it there. The assistive bangs on it. Touch it. Just shoot. Shoot, and then pick up. So I usually put 1, but it comes out 3. That's it. Very simple. We don't need 30 minutes. It's 7 minutes surgery. Break the graft. No, usually you don't break the graft. Usually, what happens is sometimes like you put on it, and then it becomes. So it rips. Sometimes it rips here, like rips. It rips here. But it does, unless if you intend to like really rip it. It doesn't rip here, but it rips like at the tip.
So how about the anchor on the ankle, the grab and muscle?
Yeah, it's on the
Enough?
muscle.
The muscle is okay?
Yeah. It looks good.
Okay.
But I think it's not really a really firm fixation. This is the fake. This is a real one. Real ones are real. Real ones are cool.
So,
It's a real one.
네, 저전이요.
So we're gonna do the real one in the demo.
okay, so you recommend just parallel to the grab, to the repair. Okay. This.
But sometimes usually it comes a little bit high.
Okay.
But
Yes.
if you come low, it's not good.
Yeah.
If you come high, it's okay.
Parallel or
Because we're gonna staple here.
Oh, yes.
And then we can later on do this.
Oh, I see. So all this is possible? Single use? Single use?
Everything is
Everything is single use. So this
that's
is
why it's so expensive. I think probably same.
Oh, it's all same. In one package.
25,000, 7,000.
It looks like a gun.
Yeah, in Taiwan.
Really? Not static.
US dollar.
US dollar. Depending on the currency rate, maybe same, maybe not different.
You don't need to have one
You can try. You can try. 이거 남아 있는 건 뭐예요? 여기 you can